K-Trend Monitoring Office. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for the latest in K-Trend Monitoring Office is David. David, hello to you.
Hello, everybody.
David, feel
Yes.
all right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not sick?
Not sick at all.
He's protecting himself.
Yes.
From me.
I didn't even have a mask, and then Angela handed me one, so thank you.
So nice.
Yeah.
We like to protect each other here at the Culture Inc.
Yeah.
No, it's just been rampant. Everybody's getting sick, so
Yeah.
just want to let everyone know that I'm okay now. Mm-hmm. I don't think I have more virus, but just in case.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Just in case. Mm-hmm. However, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about everybody's favorite topic, drinking.
Shot.
Favorite activity among Korean people.
Yes.
I would say.
I was saying that especially around given the timing right now, end of the year.
Oh, yes.
A lot of gatherings going on.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of like end of the year drinking sessions or like gatherings planned?
Yeah, I do have a lot of like year ends, like friends gathering, I guess like for business as well too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then our radio has one too upcoming. So yeah, definitely a lot. And I mean, it differs from group to group, but there's always some kind of drinking involved. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, Korea is a big drinking society, and we like to either celebrate, even mourn by drinking, and just finish off on a high note with drinking as well. However, we are seeing a new norm.
Yes.
From mandatory shots, something that I grew up with. An adult gives you a shot, you drink.
Yeah.
Or to now mindful sips in the 2030 generations we're looking at.
Right.
So let's talk about the silent revolution of Korean drinking culture.
Silent revolution, yes.
Respecting the individual.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
All right. So, I mean, as you mentioned, there was an era of obligation before. I got a little bit of a taste of it myself, too, when I was in college.
Okay.
And, like, when I was doing my internship in, like, corporate settings.
You went to college in Korea?
Yeah.
So you've had, like, your freshman initiation stuff?
Yes, go to orientations and stuff.
Is it as bad as I hear it is?
Yeah, it's probably worse than what you imagine.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's just, like, wasted, throwing up, drinking all night. Honestly, not very good.
No.
But yeah, so like we had that kind of culture. In Korean, we call it 술 권하기. It's like kind of forcing drinks. I guess maybe suggesting you to drink. Or 술잔 돌리기. It's like, you know, you have a massive jar or like a glass of, like alcohol and you just pass it around and everybody takes a sip.
It brings me back memories because I hung out with a lot of international students in my university in the U.S., and they had this thing where you take a whole big bowl.
Oh, yes.
And no. Okay, they don't put nasty stuff in it.
Okay.
And it's not rookie initiation. It's not hazing. It's not freshman hazing. They put like cans after cans and cans of beer.
Oh my gosh.
Mix it with soju.
Yeah.
And so the first person takes a sip, and then the second person takes a sip. And so depending on who, you could either be the last person with a whole bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a little left.
Right. You test your loyalty with your friends, right?
Yeah. But you're always sitting next to a pretty girl right after you. And you have to show them that you're a man.
Yeah, you have to be the Black Knight.
Yes.
That's what we call it.
흑기사. Oh, I remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, like Korea University, they have that culture of like sharing a makgeolli bowl all together. They're known for makgeolli over there. So, I mean, I think that's funny. But like that's all changing now, as you said. The younger generation is now a little bit more individualistic. They respect boundaries and stuff. And as a lot of foreigners are coming in too, I would say like when Koreans are offering you to drink because like you're at drinking settings, a lot of foreigners I noticed that don't really want to drink. So I think in those kind of settings, it's okay to respectfully decline, saying things like, "Oh, 천천히 마실게요. 괜찮습니다." It's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just drink with my own pace. I'm good." So. Yeah, like I think if you just politely reject this forcing drink culture is kind of dying down. So you're gonna be okay. Yeah.
So I've worked with predominantly two different broadcast stations, and the first broadcast station that I worked with, more very traditional, old school people, very Korean.
Yeah.
And so when I first worked, it was like I still remember this, and I could say this now, but. The chief producer would just randomly call up people to come to like an area to drink.
Okay. Whoa.
And you had to be there.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
I
part of the
remember him
job.
asking me, going like, I was a young kid. I was like 23 years old, 24 years old. Going, can you drink? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to drink. Bad response.
Oh, yeah. But they love you, though.
Yeah, but then they want to see how well you drink. And so like
Yes.
he's feeding me over and over again.
Exactly.
Until he's too drunk and I'm just like, oh, whatever, jolly. But Arirang was the first place where they didn't do that.
Oh, wow. Very nice culture over here, then.
No, yeah, I'm serious. I was just like, what is going on here? It's very
Yeah.
different. Our producer doesn't even like drinking with me.
Okay. Maybe there's alternative reasons, but
But it's different. But let's talk about the old rules, right? The
Yeah.
culture of obligation and the access. I mean, there's a reason why it's gone.
yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's just because like the younger generation is subtly refusing to actually drink by force. Like, why do you have to drink just because your superior or senior is like offering you that, right? So, I mean, and also it's kind of dumb if you think about it. You mentioned like your superior started pouring stuff for you, and like back then we had things called 주량 부심. It's like how much can you handle? Like
Yeah.
like the more you drink, the more social credit you get from
yeah.
like the company or the person
That's
you're
true.
drinking with. So people, kind of equated that to a sign of stamina or loyalty,
Yeah.
and people just went down with the bottles and the standard was like, how many bottles of soju do you drink? How what's your 주량?
Well, now it's like 2 bottles.
Oh wow, okay, you're strong.
2, and I could go up to maybe 3 depending on
Wow.
whatever. But it used to be when I was in college,
Okay.
the most I ever drank was 10 bottles.
Oh my god, that is not good. That
No,
is
it's not good.
healthy.
It's really not good.
Yeah.
But like on average, that's like the most I ever drank. But on average, it would be like on a night out, I'll drink like 5 bottles.
Yeah.
But again, like the older I get now, I don't do that stuff. But I do understand what you mean. Like I had this pride.
Yes, exactly. And the
could-
responses would be like, "Oh,
Yeah, but
3
you-
bottles?"
But you know what you were saying? Like, why do you keep accepting the drinks from your higher ups?
Yeah.
Why do you, when they're forcing you to drink, why do you keep taking? Because I honestly, I didn't really have fun. It's like I'm drinking with an old guy, you know? Like, what am I? But part of me thought
Yeah.
the old school mentality was you drink with the higher up,
Yeah.
and if they like you because you drink well,
Yes.
then you're gonna get to places.
Oh, that's actually isn't that partially true?
No, that's what it was.
Yeah. There were politics around like drinking and stuff, I would say.
Yeah, and so the worst thing I gotta remember, again, not ARIRANG Radio, never this, but I remember it was like we had this whole heshik. The guy gives me the 500cc mug,
Oh, yeah, okay.
fills it with whiskey,
What?
and then he
It's
goes,
a beer glass and
Yeah,
you
it's a
fill
beer.
it. Oh my gosh.
and he goes, one shot it.
Oh my god,
And
that is
I was like, I can drink well, but I'm not gonna do that.
yeah, that is not it. No.
And I said, I have a live show tomorrow. He said, if you don't drink this, you don't have a live show at all.
What?
And then
This cannot be true.
And then I one-shotted it. And you know what he says? He goes, I can't believe you drank it because I told you to drink it.
But he was testing you secretly, I would say.
So did that help me get to where I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I will be honest. My superiors also like me because I never pay. That means
Okay.
like you never decline the drinks they offer you. And they actually like there's smoking time. They actually talk like, like this guy doesn't drink, like he's no fun and stuff like that. So I do say there are like dynamics behind it.
So would you say that in some ways, I mean, in your earlier years too, I don't know how much of this you got because I think your time was when it started dissolve, like people less and less higher up
Yes.
started doing this.
The transitions.
But did you find yourself maybe climbing up the corporate ladder, or I should say the career ladder faster because you were drinking with them?
Yeah, I think I definitely got more points. That got more favoritism. Even in college, like the 선배s love you if you drink until like the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely do think there are the perks of it, but like at what cost?
Yeah.
You end up in the ER with some liquid fluid in you and IV. So I don't think that's right. But like more than that, there are like rounds and rounds. Like we get the 1차, 2차, and then the last man standing is usually like complimented. You go to the 노래방 together, and you go to the 해장국, like the hangover soup place, and also drink over there too. So it gets wild. But like if you are the last survivor, they'd be like, wow. I'm proud of you, you know? Like, you're a man.
I went from being the last person to leave to the first person leaving now, ladies and gentlemen.
First person.
You'll see me on our 회식 this month, right?
Okay.
We have a 회식. I'm gonna slowly disappear, and I'm gonna have like 50,000 messages on my phone. Where are you?
Where are you?
Sleeping at home is what we're doing. We're gonna talk about the changing drinking culture here in Korea, ladies and gentlemen. But tell us, in your cultures or in your workplaces, I know this is almost non-existent in the U.S. Is there such drinking culture? Let's take a listen to a song here. This is Psy with Champion. Sukasa says, in Brazil, we don't have this strict exact 회식 culture, but your boss might invite you to drink some beer depending if he likes you, but nothing too heavy, just a few bottles. I forgot to ask you before we went to that song break. Psy's Champion. Is there a reason why you chose this song?
There's a very simple reason to that, because that used to be the go-to song whenever we went to 3차 노래방 회식.
Is that your song?
Maybe not. I mean, maybe I was kind of forced to do it, but like the 부장님s would always say like, oh, like give us a tune. And then I'd always have to like, you know, lift up the energy.
No.
And this is the song that gets it up.
Oh, is this your song?
Yeah.
You have to understand, guys, also 노래방 sessions are very important.
There are.
Although drinking was not something that helped me per se, I will tell you this. A couple of ARIRANG producers that I drank with.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't the drinking that impressed them. It was, we went to 노래방, right? 3차 we went to 노래방.
Right.
And he goes, you know, they were like, you know, sing the first song. And you know, the first song always has to be like very uplifting.
Yes,
right?
yes, for sure.
And so I went with 현빈, 박현빈, 샤방샤방.
Oh, yeah.
And
Good,
I went
good.
with the full-on trot. 아주 그냥 죽어줘, right?
Yeah.
And then with the dances. And then with that, followed with like some other songs. What is it? 이적서 하늘을 달리다? Right?
Oh, yeah. Good songs.
And then they were like, they said, I never knew, Esther, you were a fun guy.
Oh, there you go. I mean, yeah, the secret is never do songs that they might not know. Like, you can't sing Big Bang, you can't sing
No, you
EXO,
can't.
BTS. You have to cater towards their taste. And I would say the middle ground from me to them is Psy's Champion. Like, you know?
You're going to do the dances and everything.
Yeah. But the chant part is really nice. Like, they follow it well. So
That's
I think
right.
It's a good selection.
It is very important. 노래방 sessions are also important. And you know what? There's like limited drinking going on in 노래방s because the big fun is the singing and
Yeah.
you know, watching. So that's better. But again, the rise of preference and in the well-being, right? To less and less young people are drinking to the max because their bosses are telling them to. I mean, this is a good change.
I think it is a good change because like the younger generation now views social interaction as like a trial period for their life, I guess, for building relationships rather than like testing out loyalty to their superiors or, you know, stuff like that. So they value autonomy above everything else. Like their life is their life. Nobody's going to force me to chug down a whole soju bottle and get myself hangover the next day. And they really like to respect each individual's boundaries, I would say. They have their own limits. They know their own limits, and they're like politely decline, oh, you know, I'm not going to drink over this level. I can do a few soju shots, but that's about it.
No, it definitely is. And you know, like if you've seen the sign-up sheet, because we have a 회식 coming up, the entire ARIRANG Radio 회식, in the bottom it says that participation is not mandatory.
Oh, wow.
It does not matter if you will come or not.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, I'm new to ARIRANG, so I wouldn't be sure if that's just like a formality over there.
No.
Because like in other Korean companies, that would be like, oh, it's not mandatory, but then mandatory.
No. It's really not mandatory.
Okay, that's good to know.
Wait, is that why you signed up?
No. I like shakes. I like to drink, so.
No, it's really fun. It's fun. You know, it's not bad, and no one's forcing you to drink neither. You're just gonna have this very like stupid, you know, obnoxious guy drinking wine in a samgyeopsal place. But again, also you have what's called a practice session. What's a practice session?
I mean, you know, nowadays people are like. You know, before they go into the company section or like the actual real life or actual like relationships, you know, nowadays drinking is not that important, I would say. So it's more of like building relationships rather than like trying to climb the ladder up in a corporate setting. So like people want drinking as like a fun, chill experience, rather than just, for some kind of a goal or an objective.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. What I was saying before it used to be drinking sessions within the company.
Yeah.
Means you're trying to climb up the corporate ladder. It means to try to impress your higher ups and things like that. But none of that stuff. It's more towards, I think, team building.
Yes, for sure.
Because I'm like that too sometimes. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
But if I do have some drinks coming in, I'll become more extrovert.
Definitely.
I'll open up a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And goof around and stuff like that, and then through that I get closer with my coworkers and stuff like that.
I think drinks are definitely a great way to kind of melt down the icebreaker. The what do you call it? The first the word isn't popping up right now. The
First impression?
Yeah, the first impression or ice breaking.
Oh yeah,
it's like ice breaking. Yeah. So you kind of let your guards down a little bit. So yeah, it's good.
Seong, our Tuesday guest, says, since becoming a mama, I've actually started enjoying company dinners, 회식s. It's almost the only chance I get to go out and officially and have a drink.
Oh.
Seong, you came to my house twice to raid my wine cellar. I don't know what you're talking about. You seem to really enjoy that gathering more than 회식s. Actually, Seong was like, aren't you like invisible during the? I don't think I've ever seen. Is she secretly drinking?
Maybe she's the first one to get up and go, like you.
Well, I don't remember seeing her from last week's. But also health-wise, right?
Yes.
And the hangovers don't feel good.
Oh no.
And you got to avoid the hangover stigma.
For sure, yeah. So nowadays, the younger generation puts a lot of value in the word called 갓생. It means, it's a word of God plus 인생, which means godly life, like a healthy, productive life. And if you have a severe hangover, the next day is affected. You can't go to work, you can't do anything. So it's seen as lame. It's seen as like a failure. So a lot of people are like, what's the point of drinking until you get a hangover and when it affects your next day and your productivity? So avoiding intoxication is like a strategy for social fulfillment. And, you don't have a burden the next day.
Yeah, so I heard that what companies now do, because think about it, before 회식s used to be on Fridays.
Yeah.
All right, but now it's no longer on Friday nights.
Oh, really?
It's like midweek, sometimes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
And what it does now is, number one, by eliminating Friday 회식s, you can enjoy your weekend early and not be tied down to a 회식 you might not want to be a part of.
Yeah.
But also, if you're having 회식 on like a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, knowing that you have work the next day, there's less drinking involved.
Right, and everyone else is on the same line. So, I understand. I think that's a good method.
But also, other thing that I've been seeing is this beverage selection has been different. Before you had no choice.
Yeah.
It's soju and beer.
It'd be soju and beer or somek.
Or somek.
Yeah.
But now there's like a wider range.
Exactly.
Which also gives more burden for the company that needs to pay for it, hence less drinking, maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, in the past, I imagine you go to 회식s and the 부장nims or everyone would be like, oh, what's it gonna be? Soju or 맥주, like beer? And then you order both and then you make like the somek together and everyone gets a shot of that. That's like the traditional picture of what you get in a 회식. But nowadays, the younger generation, they're like, oh, I don't like soju. I don't like beer. It tastes weird. It's not even good. They get like, oh, can I get a highball? Can I get some like craft beer or like some wine? So it's changing. They got personal taste.
I mean, I can't say anything about wine. I bring wine to the 회식.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I like that.
I'm the obnoxious one. I'm the one that has to be posh.
Oh, but then you got to be careful because once you start mixing,
I don't mix.
Oh, you just stick with the wine.
Yeah, I just stick with the wine. I mean, at least that's what happened last year. I brought some wine and then shared it with a bunch of people and stuff like that.
That's good.
But yeah, it's more quality and experience.
Yeah.
Rather than just getting drunk. I think there is the less idea before. It used to be about just getting drunk. Oh my goodness, how am I going to survive this too? Let's have good drinks.
Right.
And at least let me enjoy. If I'm forced to be drinking, at least let me enjoy what I'm drinking.
Exactly.
Right? All right. For me, 2 blades of wine. What's blade? What's blades? Is that a British term? Or was that bottles or glasses? Glasses of wine are way too much for me. I can drink Again, too much is no bueno, right? We're going to continue to talk about this changing drinking trend here in Korea amongst the younger society there. But first, this is Twice with Alcohol Free. Again, David, this Twice song, Alcohol Free, why'd you choose it?
The younger generation choosing their own personal taste, and if you look into the lyrics, there's mentionings about like pina coladas, mimosa cocktails and stuff.
Tequila, wine.
Yeah, all that good
champagne.
stuff instead of soju and mekju. So yeah, go for it.
Man, this is a great moment for me.
Okay.
This song
Yeah.
was stuck in my head
Okay.
for weeks, and I had no idea who it was.
weeks?
I didn't know what song it was. And as soon as I played it, I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is what it's called."
I'm glad I brought it to you then.
And then and the whole time I was like, "Where did I hear this?" And then
Yeah.
you go like, "This has a very Hawaiian feel to it."
Yes, I said that, and he's like, "Oh."
I had a Hawaii event that I hosted. They
Yeah.
played this song like nonstop.
I can imagine.
Oh goodness, that's a big itch that I had in my back that's gone now.
That's good.
Jenga says, I tried Somek the other week. As expected, I hated it. I don't like beers. Actually, that's funny that you say that because people that don't like beer, they drink Somek.
Yeah, that's true.
It like beer has that certain taste, but when you add soju, they say it gets rid of it.
Yeah, I like somek myself too.
I like it too.
I don't like soju, honestly. It tastes like nail polisher or something.
So you're not Ajay yet.
Oh, am I not?
You know why? You know why I say this?
No.
I hated soju.
Okay.
I hated soju, and then weirdly enough, as soon as I got to like 30 something,
Okay.
not even when I was 30,
Yeah.
maybe I was like 32, around your age actually,
Uh-huh.
it started tasting sweet.
Sweet? Oh my gosh. What could it be? Like what's the difference?
No, there's a sweetness to it.
Is it just a sudden change, or like did life get bitter so that's why it became sweet or something, or what's the secret to that?
It might be that actually. Did life get bitter around that time? Let's talk about venues, new venues, right? And new
Yes.
social codes now that things are changing with this drinking culture in Korea.
Yeah. I mean, in the old days when I was in the corporate scene or like in college as well, we would always go to these rundown places that have like the 포장마차 vibes or like very old samgyeopsal places, for 회식 places, and they'd always have like soju and a beer together. But nowadays, the physical spaces for drinking they're becoming diversified, and the selection of where to go to drink is not based on like where your boss wants to go. It's usually like, oh, where is a place that has good anju? Where can we get the good food, the side dishes? Where are like the very nicely lit wine bars? Where are the good izakayas that is very quiet and has good quality vibes? So like these kind of diversification of location or venues are affecting the drinking methods and vibes as well.
Also now, it's gone completely opposite to where, like you said, it used to be where the top dog wants to go.
Yeah?
You have no idea how many honga places I had to go to.
Oh no!
And I can't eat honga.
I can't either. I can't stand the smell.
I can't. The fermented skates are one of the few things I can't eat.
Yeah.
And I went to so many of those because the boss man wants to go.
Oh no!
But now they
Yeah.
ask, what does the maknae, the youngest one, want to go?
That's true. That's actually very true.
And
Or they'd be like, "Oh, where's Poppin' today? Like, what's the trendy place nowadays?" And then they go and they're like so impressed. Wow!
it was so messed up because last year during 회식, after 1차,
Yeah.
they were talking about 2차. Actually, we found the 2차 place. And then we're going out, leaving 2차, going for 3차.
Okay.
And I was like, everybody, let's go to Bamge, Anyang, and go to Kayo Top 10.
What?
Right? I kept on saying this.
Okay.
And no one listened to me.
Really?
They were like, Iris, what do you want to do?
Oh yeah.
Because Iris is the youngest one, and she didn't even drink. Iris, oh, by the way, she doesn't drink,
Okay.
but she still hangs out.
Oh, that's nice.
She was there till
Good
Sacha.
spirit. Oh, sacha. Wow. Without drinking.
Without drinking.
That's crazy.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
There's something wrong with her.
I wouldn't say wrong.
I don't know how you do that.
Actually, I don't know how you do that. Yeah. You have to be intoxicated to go until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
4 hachas, no
Yeah.
drinking. But again, the anju is the big thing.
Yes, for sure.
And, what is it? Nowadays, there's even this thing called anju matjip, right?
Oh, yes.
And those are like pubs?
They're foodie pubs. Like I think more than the fact on focusing like what you're gonna drink, it's like, are you gonna eat chicken? Are you gonna have pizza? Or what are we gonna have? Like, we're looking more forward to the food rather than the drinks themselves.
Yeah.
So like people scroll on their phones and like go on Naver and search like, oh, like matjibs nearby, and then they look at the vibes and they're like, oh, what about this place? And people are like, oh, it looks amazing. We go and then drink, have a good time. So it's more based on the experience and the vibes, atmosphere of the place.
But not just 회식 though, just in general though, what young people are doing to drink. I mean, they're going to clubs.
Yeah, for sure.
Now there are hunting pochas.
Oh, yes.
Can you explain to us what hunting pochas are?
So the word hunting basically means like, you know, a guy goes in and it's like picking up girls.
Well, okay, you could say the other way around too.
Yeah.
Girls are also looking.
That's very rare. I mean, this sounds very weird, but they're ready to be poached. You know, like
you can't be going to no hunting pocha and be like, I'm not here to meet guys. That's dumb. Come on now.
Well, I've seen a lot of girls that actually do that too.
There's no
just
way.
like fill their ego because there's an infinite supply of guys coming to them.
Just to feel better?
Yeah. They're like, oh, I want to boost my ego and go to a hunting pocha.
Because, you know, I used to go to nightclubs all the time when there's booking going on, you know, when you meet people. And then, like, it was so funny when, like, the girl who used to be sits down next to me. She goes, oh, I didn't come here to get booked.
Yeah,
and I was like, no, you did. You're a liar. You just don't like me.
Yeah, I mean, they only want handsome guys. So, like,
dang,
I got rejected like 1,000 times too. So.
That was a big burn on him. That was a big burn on me right
everybody,
now.
Yeah.
Dancing and socializing, all that stuff still goes on. But I heard that goes on even with like minimal drinking too.
Yeah. So
but the other thing, just kind of quickly wrapping things up, that the 혼술 culture is rising.
Drinking alone is on a very big rise. A lot of people, you know, in this economy, like you go to convenience stores, just buy some canned beer and then drink it alone at home. Like there's
even
canned
at bars though.
Yeah, even at bars too. I mean, some people just like the solitude, like being by themselves.
I can't do that. How do you do that?
I've never tried that. Me neither.
I went on a business trip once and I was looking for a wine bar and I found a bunch of them. I just couldn't go. I was like, I can't sit there by myself.
Me neither. You feel like, I mean, somebody would look at you and judge you like either you're depressed or something like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, me too.
Or like, is he an alcoholic?
Yeah, something like that.
Is he depressed?
But I have a lot of friends that actually go to bars and talk with the bartenders and stuff, so... That's very interesting.
Yeah, there are bars like that. Crash Override says, our izakaya is really loud. No, there's rooms.
Yeah, rooms.
Usually there's rooms, and so it's good for that.
Yes.
Again, we talked about the changing drinking culture here in Korea amongst the young people, and of course, David explained to us all the changes and things that have not changed also in Korea. But David, thank you very much. You chose a song from Rose and Bruno Mars, 아파트. Any reason? Is that your next 노래방 song?
No, obviously it's a drinking game.
Oh, that's
아파트,
right.
아파트.
That's right.
Yeah.
We didn't even get into the drinking games.
Yeah, maybe next week.
David, thank you very much for that. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you.